Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time once again. Well, we're still here. We got the wagon circled up, and we're going to be talking about something really scary. But first of all, let me tell you who's here. You already know who's here, but I just want to say it. We got KC in the Moonshine Gang.
Oh, yeah.
Luke, the Rebel Without a Clue. What was that other one you came up with?
Without a chance.
Luke, the Rebel Without a Chance. And me, Emma Zetta Jackson's little baby boy, Mel Jackson. I mean, Mel Man. And we're going. And we're going to be talking about Halloween, Hallowed Eve. Yeah. And then what's the derivation of Halloween, KC? Where did it come from?
From All Saints Eve?
All Saints Eve.
Not All Saints. All Hallows Eve.
All Hallows Eve.
Which was a religious holiday.
Yeah.
You see, what a lot of people don't understand is that all these holidays originated, thousands of years ago. And the pagans would adopt Christian holidays, and the Christians would adopt pagan holidays.
They swapped.
They swapped back and forth.
That's right.
Like this.
What did they get on YouTube? Facebook, and they say, okay, you take this one. And
No,
we'll
the
take
community would just be there, and they'd say, hey, these people are all celebrating.
Yeah.
Why don't we celebrate?
They get a day off. We're going to get a day off, too.
Yeah.
Forget that. That's right.
We're going to get
it was actually, Halloween was stolen from the Christian community.
What?
I think actually Easter was stolen from the Christians, and then on the other hand, well, Easter wasn't. Resurrection Sunday was originally.
Actually, there's actually two Easters. You got the bunny rabbit Easter, and then you got the Sunday morning Easter.
And you have Easter Island.
And we got Easter Island with the knuckleheads.
Bring that rabbit on back. Let's go back to Halloween anyhow.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we're talking about Halloween. There's all kinds of things to talk about Halloween. I mean, you got trick or treat. You got that Spanish thing in the graveyard thing. And how's that go?
I never can get it. Dia de los Muertes.
The Day of the Dead.
Muerto.
I got it halfway.
Day of the Dead.
You do it in the graveyard. You do it.
Speak for yourself.
No, I mean, it's celebrated in the graveyard, and we got our production manager cracked up in there.
Pull up. We're crashing. We're going down.
Hey, bail me out here, will you?
What did you like to do? Did you enjoy Halloween as a child?
Well, you know what? As a kid, I can't ever remember dressing up as anything.
What?
I just went out there and collected candy.
You didn't dress up like with a fake beard or anything?
No, I acted like I was the chaperone.
You walked around with no costume on, and they gave you candy?
Yeah.
Well, you were what, 18?
Because
19?
they thought, man, that's a bad costume you got there, buddy.
He came as an ugly kid.
I can't remember any particular costume I ever wore.
Yeah.
Not the easy one, like a bum or a pirate or
Or the sheet over you with the whole
I
holes for
can
the
remember
eyeballs.
being Santa Claus at Christmas one time at school, and I remember being either the shepherd or one of the wise men at church, but for Halloween, I can't remember anything.
Yeah. Did you just go out there like you were and go?
No, I think we
wore
did
stuff.
something. Well, I think we probably put a mask on.
Once in a while, once or twice, we had them stupid store-bought ones you step into and you tie it in the back and put the plastic mask on with the elastic.
Right.
The stupid ones. We wore
That's
those
what we wore,
a couple
but
times.
I don't remember us going trick-or-treating to the extent that people do today.
Yeah.
I don't remember going down these roads house to house.
And hundreds of kids walking.
Yeah, no.
And
There was
no
more
sense-
of us going to people we knew,
Yeah.
were close
Yeah.
family, friends, or family.
And they knew who was under that sheet.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. But, and there's no more trick to it anymore, is there?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure people get toilet papered every now and
Well,
then.
the windows being soaped and stuff
Like
like
the water hose with your pocket knife. And
Or
Whoa.
TP in the
Yeah.
house.
But my daddy used to tell me about the trick part, the trick or treat, all the tricks that they did when he was a kid, because maybe he embellished on them, like, greasing down the railroad track and stuff like that.
What about taking the dog poo and lighting it on fire at a sack on the front door, ring the doorbell, and he comes out and stomps it?
I've heard that, yeah.
I never did that, but I heard it.
I've heard it. I never did it. I was always afraid somebody would do it to me.
That's exactly right. Come stomp the poo out of me for doing it. They caught me, so.
I got so much on my mind as far as Halloween or so much.
Who's excited?
There's so much on your mind, you start to go bald on
Yeah,
it.
I'm thinking.
Right.
Well, it's all the sugar, all the.
You got to rush.
Thinking about eating all that sugar. Oh man.
Better loosen your cap up and down.
I think it was that pumpkin pie, pecan,
Sweet potato.
pound cake you had.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I will share a Halloween memory, and I'm sure Casey can relate to it. Best ever, back in the day, the Nocatee Halloween Carnival.
Oh, my God.
That was a little homegrown carnival, and it was put on by the school and at the school with these cheap little plywood booths, if they even had those sometimes, and with the fish pond and the cakewalk and things like that. They had the contest where you dressed up in your costumes and stuff, but it was just one of the best down-home activities that we ever had here in DeSoto County, and it ran for a total of 75 years. It was the longest running event, continuously running event in the county before it was shut down. And around 1990 it got shut down because there was a scare for encephalitis, is what I heard. That's one story. I heard another story, which I'm not going to share. But that was something that I luckily, my kids were young. I was able to take my kids to that. Because my father had been to it. I went to it, and I took my kids to it. But it was just a time when the whole community came together, and you got to just have a good time.
And one of my biggest memories about that was that we took horses there every year, and we would give people, as part of the thing every year, we gave kids rides on the horses.
Not pony rides, but horse rides.
Horse rides.
Oh, wow.
And they weren't tied to anything, but we let them.
Wow.
We let them around, yeah. And I was still a little kid myself, and I remember, walking in circles, leading kids around, but we would take the more gentle horses. We wouldn't take the ones that buck and walk sideways.
And those kids grew up remembering that.
Oh, I'm sure they did. I'm sure a lot of kids remember that Uncle Harney used to bring horses to the fair. And to the Halloween festival. And I don't know how many years, when did that start?
Well, 75 years, but around 1990 it ended, so 75 years before that. 20s. In the teens or the 20s.
Well, my father had been just a tiny little tadpole.
He would have went to it too, I'm sure. But
yeah.
My favorite memory, which is not a legal memory, but they used to have it as a 3-story schoolhouse. It was built around 1915 down there, and it was right next to that. And my buddy and I, Fat Rat Keller, one year we took a bunch of water balloons and went up to the top of the fire escape on the 3rd floor. And these little bitty kids would come walking. We catch one all by himself walking by down, and we dropped them water balloons on them and just splattered them. And they'd run off screaming. We'd laugh for about 10 seconds. Then we'd run all the way down them steps in case they wouldn't got their parent brought back. But we had fun, bombs away, them little kids with the water balloons.
That'd be the widest set of stairs I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Other than at some big federal building.
That's exactly right. That was a lot of fun. But we had cakewalks, and it was just a lot of good memories there, something to look forward to.
And there was nothing bad at all. There was nothing bad.
No, nothing at all.
I don't remember anything bad happening there or anything.
No accidents or nobody coming in getting stupid or whatever, drunks or anything. It was just a good, wholesome fun, and it didn't cost anything unless you wanted to, do the fish pond or whatever, and that was next to nothing.
Everybody looked out for their others, too. That was what was great about this time.
Halloween's changed a lot over the years.
Waxing and stuff. Yeah.
All right, we're about out of time. We're going to come back to that F-bomb here in a minute, so we'll have to
be ready.
Get on out of here. So y'all have a safe Halloween, and don't eat any candy that is not wrapped up, individually wrapped. The spirit's coming out.
Hermetically sealed.